Take you guys now to Germany. We're going to start in Solingen, Germany, which is right over here in west-northwest Germany. What you're about to see were witnessed by two different people from the same general location in Solingen on the 14th of November. Not exactly sure the time. Obviously, it was after dark. But this object you're looking at here is moving through the sky, and it's a very long ways away from the viewer who has his camera on full zoom, zooming in on this object that looks like a fiery yellow. Every once in a while you'll see a dark orange color appear on this object. Almost looks like a small sun. Just remember the color, because you're going to see this again over in Wichita, Kansas, and this thing is behaving very strangely. It appears, lasts for about 4 minutes like these people over here in Germany saw, and then it just disappeared. Again, as I stated at the beginning of the video, this is no ordinary fireball. This thing is quite large. Does not have an apparent tail over here in Germany, moving fairly quickly through the sky. What you're looking at here in the foreground, that's clearly a tree and a timberline off in the distance, well away from the viewer. The viewer said there were no trees or anything obstructing their view of this object. It's just way off in the distance. They were heavily zoomed in, and this thing was fairly low on the horizon, as you can clearly see here. There's trees in the way of this object that looks like a round mini sun almost. Doesn't appear to have a tail, but then again, our view is kind of obstructed by trees and branches there that are quite a ways away. I'm talking several miles away. But this thing was very obvious, probably viewed by more than one person. I checked over at the American Meteor Society, and there were no fireball reports for the night of November 14th of 2021. You're going to see another video that's quite exceptional out of Wichita, Kansas. Much like this video, a very obvious light in the sky. And there were also no reports on the event that you're about to see at the American Meteor Society from Wichita. And this thing was very obvious that it appeared to have a tail. But the odd thing of it was, it wasn't moving through the sky, or if it was moving, it was moving very slowly and then just vanished. It's unbelievable footage. This is incredible in its own way. Something large that looks like a small sun moving through the sky of Germany. And another person in this area saw what appears to be the same exact object. And this is the second eyewitness out of Germany from the same general location, Solingen, Germany, same night, the 14th of November. Here's the same object, a different camera, and a slightly different location. Still in Germany, still in the same town, but another person happened to notice it and capture it on video as well. So I'm wondering if other people probably saw this thing. I mean, if you were outside, clearly hard to miss. Here they are side by side. First video on the left, second video you're watching right now that was filmed by Mark on the right. Clearly the same object, and again viewed on the same night, November 14th. I'm not exactly sure of the time though, but this is very interesting because you're going to see something over in North America that resembles the same thing. A strange orange yellow object in the sky that just appeared out of nowhere and then disappears, just vanishes into thin air. But you can see on this video, it looks like there's something attached to this large orange object, whatever it is. And the first viewer, Emil, said that he thought this thing looked like it had some sort of a cage or some sort of large apparatus surrounding the object. But again, it's difficult to tell because it was so far away. And this viewer here, Mark, was highly zoomed in, just like Emil was. And this object was viewed going through the skies of Germany on November 14th of 2021. Very mysterious object.